Hey guys, Jay here. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. This is going to be the third episode, and I'm guessing around here is where stuff starts getting kind of creepy. It's around here, or maybe next episode, because right now we're getting pretty close to getting to the spooky part. So, slow game, go back to our normal world. All right, yeah, we left off here. She was late and stuff. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Huh? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, hold on. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. Aha. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Hold on. Here, we're gonna turn down my freaking music. You can kind of see it like down here. Okay, I want to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something first, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! It sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dre. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayuri's mischievous escape. Oh yeah, Sayuri tried to steal coins from us, basically. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yudi's back on her book, and Natsuki disappears into the closet. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me unexpectedly. Yeah, don't worry, I keep my promise. Pull the first volume of Parfait Girls from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hand and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Yeah, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't get people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended with Minori and Alice found. Monica. Natsuki's voice resonates right from the outside of the closet. Huh? I peer inside. All Natsuki's books are lined up on the top of a shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out to reach her manga. Look, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing these words. I already know that I'm mispronouncing these words. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're pretty cool when you look at when you're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, it's true. I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. This will be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki's being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Of course, his face. This is anime face. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There. I've almost felt Natsuki's a bit shaken up. Jeez, you need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki first forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit to the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. Aha! It's a little dangerous since their chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs onto the chair and slowly bounces onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with the back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Ah, there we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Well, the chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. I mean, they could have added some animation of her wiggling. I think that's kind of cool. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it? You know, you should have told her that. I should have taught her something. Instead, you're just stinging it to yourself. I mean, if I was in a situation like this, I would tell her. Who told me not to help? Exactly. Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. You can Oh my god, this game is just gonna freaking... You can see up her skirt. Good for you, you freaking pervert. Just don't look there. It's fine. Look at her face. Do something else. I forced myself to turn away. Good. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. How about she wears some those pants? I don't know, but girls, I think they wear pants if they don't, like under their skirts. If they don't, I'm sorry. I'm just assuming women who watch this channel, which are probably nobody except my mom. I don't know if you wear skirts or shorts under your skirts. If you do, good for me. I made the right assume. I assumed correctly. If I didn't, forgive me. All right. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey Dre, you're gonna take this one. Didn't have to let go of the chair. It's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean by stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she would just realize something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Ooh, yeah. You see, you know tsunderes always... They get pissed off pretty easily. And she thinks, since we're down there, we're looking up at her skirt. So the problem here is... Yeah. Here we go. You're trying to look at my Natsuki's leg shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki. Of course, kya. The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hand and books go flying. I got you. Crash. Why did I say crash? That was a sound effect. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight down on my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. I mean, all you really are is just close to her. I mean, you could have made some more art showing that you were close, except you just made it bigger. Slowly Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's been hitting her. Gross. The fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko. Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica, see what happened when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez, sorry. Oh, and one more thing. Seems like your most recent club member's a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. I look down. Natsuki is kneeling over on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the book that she is desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut and throws it on the floor. Instead of continuing to yelling, she just lowers her head. Aw, don't start with this. Are you crying over a page? I don't even care, this is a sad anime moment. You're crying over a freaking page. Think about that. Why? It's a page of manga. You like manga? Cool. I broke my phone one time. I did not cry. I wanted to, but I didn't. No. Tsuki's voice squeals. She has tears. I am not affected. I'll help get the crease, okay? It's particularly my fault, so Tsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Tsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club, and Tsuki falls silent. Can't press her, so I can only do what I would know how to do. Alright, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help you cheer up a bit, right? We can get started on it once we're done here. Tsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lips quiver. You're really nice to me. Huh? Sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm treating you like a friend, you know? Oh god, no, don't move it. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. Not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. Can you, like... Okay, I'm trying to say something, but no. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the books onto the shelf. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. We sat in the campsite on the same spot as last time, and I opened the second volume. Tsuki's mood quickly improves and laughing and pointing at things to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeats, jokes, and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in the manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, manga gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even if you sound more enthusiastic than this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told you. Yeah. Turn to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Oh yeah, I forgot about the poem things. Once again, we'll start off with Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me and then back at the poem. But now she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. Trying to impress me? Obviously. You think I let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I tell you, Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over the poem one more time, and the poem slips out of her hands and flutters onto the floor. I have to go to the bathroom. Red face, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey Dre, did you do something, Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. Why is my voice sound like that? You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that, My voice got caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, but her smile is not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Move my mic. Are you sure you're not cheating, Dre? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. That was just something for you to think about. Hey, Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Natsuki, neither of us noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. But Dre wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Dre's done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this, if you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind, it's Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayuri. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Dre is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. Not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Jesus Christ. Okay. That'll be a long one. Okay. Strap up. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. Why do I keep clicking? Icky, yeah, that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy's cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang this chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? So I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Your poem. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Nah, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with some much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people. If people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares that someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, whether you appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about this yesterday. But I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Haha. Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, okay? Alright, I will. Let's go for Monica, since she's already read it. I just want to see what she says. Hi again, Dre. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, peering, red, green, blue. And this, You see, I'm not good with cursive. I already told you guys. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms. An endless poem of meaningless. Is that it? Load me. What? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Aha. I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I'd never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they were trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. I'm saving the game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even about the writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Something is wrong with you. No nose looking, spaghetti hair looking. You know what? I'm not even going any further. Let's go for Sayuri. Dre, I really love your poems. Can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so. Huh? No way. Not even Natsuki? I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Huh? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feeling through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Huh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayuri? I pat Sayuri's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? John Cena intensifies. Sayuri starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey Dre, will you give me your poem? Kinda want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've ever written something like that for me. Sayuri, you're completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. Sayuri hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayuri clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayuri. I grab Sayuri's arms and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. Gee, there's a freaking fly in my face. Sure you like it. Oh my god. This game is gonna burst my brain. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to do so much readings to this. I don't want to read. This is supposed to be a game. Whatever. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the little of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I each inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other 2 bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle of starlights make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the books of and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time collapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottle so much? That much? Frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I didn't expect anything like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy. Not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Oh my god, this freaking fly. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You got pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. And don't get too hurt yourself. So you always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it within a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard to believe for me to be pessimistic. I wonder who. Freaking Yudi. Are you still mad at me? Huh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. This was not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yudi, you might be reading this a little bit too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair for you to spend when you can be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayuri. Freaking drink some water. Yudi, please, it makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yudi smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to her that request. Okay, everyone, we're all done with reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really need to have something to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets you can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what you were actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica. Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sorry for putting it all on the posters in case everyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri, who has been coloring poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Yeah, well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared the poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the Fadeless Club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. It's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. But you want to share it with others, to inspire them to find the same feeling and brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Tsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expressive faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. The club is seriously going to beat the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect it to do in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone else feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her intellect is pristine. I don't even know what it said. I didn't read that. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply as a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly towards the podium. The poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice changes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what's happening when Yuri gets absorbed. I accidentally clicked. Her quavering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structures as she eradicates with perfect timing. This might be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around herself as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joined me afterwards, and we gave Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. So Yuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out in the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made of a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on a paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. When here you come from Sayuri, Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even Dre liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. And I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Okay? The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. You don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Dre. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Dre lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Sugi, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem, so I'm not exactly confident in my own writing. Try to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applaud anyway. So I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Tuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Tuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. I was still a little unenthused. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to a poem. That's probably why it's called Jump. Natsuki finishes everyone applauds. She hugs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Oh well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'll be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, we won't have much to worry about for the festival. That's it. I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. Just probably find some other poems to recite instead. It's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort into the club. Makes me really happy. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue like that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't do such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Dre, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayuri's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayuri. Sayuri, I was spacing out. No worry, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayuri fumbles with her words. So let's say that one day Mitsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would walk home with Natsuki. I would still walk home with Sayuri. Obvious. Sayuri, I mean, to be honest, I'd probably still walk home with her. Being honest, if I wasn't going in the road. Sayuri, you really think I would ditch you for Natsuki? But she's so cute and fun to be around with. Jeez, I already see her in the cooler every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I would just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Dre. Think about me too much sometimes. And Suga would deserve it if she wanted to. So, Sayuri, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayuri to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? It's poem time. Milk. Color. Dang it. Flower. I forgot to save. Okay, well, it's better off to save right now than to ever. Shopping. Summer. Joy. Load. Oh, I gotta load. Please be a 0 out of 20 words. Okay, pretty good. Bliss. Of course not. Joy. Beauty. Pain. Wait, what? Why did I click pain? Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Freaking Sayuri. Freaking Sayuri. Why? Okay, we're good. Come on, man. Go. The last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. Not talking about our part in the festival, but the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do you usually have fried squid? Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Yeah, I didn't say I don't like it. Because, what do you mean by you of all people? Because, it's right in your name. Ika. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Ika. I don't get it. Ika. Is that supposed to mean something? I mean, I've heard people say Monica slowly. Don't do that. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayuri's anyways. Excuse me? Where's Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayuri is sitting at her desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey Sayuri. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Did you worry too much about me? I'm fine, see? Sayuri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayuri before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual things. I didn't read that. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Dre, what's up? Yeah, this might sound a little bit strange, but have you noticed anything about Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? What way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. And I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Dre. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem, but I just wanted to ask if you know anything, so I'll drop it out. Should I drop it now? No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? John Cena intensifies. Part 2. She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. You sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Dre. Me? How on earth would you come up to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much. Sayuri talks to you about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayuri is always like that? She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. Ha! You're so funny, Dre. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. Sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I wouldn't be able to get her words out of her head. Out of my head. Alright, simple. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayuri and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. Sayuri, I want to know what Monica's telling you. Monica's telling you something like, I don't know, something bad. Come and tell me. And I beat the I noticed Sayuri told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm not letting this weigh on me down so much? Hold on, let me move my mouse. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey you. Huh? I look up and see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry about anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If it's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave it alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. No, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayuri, that's all. Sayuri? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh. Tsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. And anyway, you're your best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's just hurry and get started already. Yeah. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems together now? Okay, guys, this video is getting way too long, and I think this is the first episode that I have not mispronounced Yuri. And I said, this is the first episode I have not said Yuri instead of Yuri, so congrats to me. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next episode is probably where things get creepy. I don't know for sure, but I know it's pretty like in the middle of the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed next episode of Doki Doki. Hopefully I won't piss my pants. See you guys later.